Coming up on JTRC News, we have some devastating news to do with under 16s of the social media ban, with more news regarding the UK's Prime Minister Keir Starmer on some devastating news. This is JTRC News. Recently, our Prime Minister, Keir Starmer of the UK, has launched some devastating news regarding social media for under 16s. So, I'll break it down so you guys can understand what the drama's been involved. So, a couple days ago, Keir Starmer has sort of given subtle hints that social media, well, not all social media, but certain apps in social media will be banned. These apps include TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, and Threads, and recently Blue Sky are all getting banned for under 16s. Why? Because the Prime Minister Keir Starmer thinks that this will change the childhood of people under 16 years old to the childhood that was back in his age. Now, social media is not only for doom scrolling, but it's also for kids to keep for comfort, especially comfort for entertainment as well, not just because of basically people sending nude pictures, online safety for children. No, it's got nothing to do with that. And recently, as of the 15th of June, Keir Starmer has made an official announcement saying that this ban will be taking place during spring 2027. So it's not until next year, but it is getting banned and it is coming soon. Now, a few things that I just want to point out here is that people can bypass it. People can bypass the ban easily without no faults. They can use their parents' date of birth. They can use VPNs because that way of bypassing this ban exists. And I don't know if the MPs, the Prime Minister, are aware, but it is there. As well as that, to even make this more shocking as it is, the MPs did a vote, and 256 out of 150 MPs were against the ban. That's right, they were against the ban. 256 MPs were against the ban. Now, you might be thinking, well, if that's the conclusion that they have come up with, why is the ban even taking place in the first place? The answer is all to do with Keir Starmer and a little bit about Nigel Farage as well, because Nigel Farage is supporting the ban, which boosts the chances of the ban happening. And, well, of course, the ban has happened. And recently, Keir Starmer, like I said, has been on national television. He has made the announcement. Some of the things he said is, but we don't say, oh look, here's a teenager managed to make a drink somehow. Let's not bother banning alcohol sales to children. And he's also said a lot of things about the ban, and basically something that he has said is he's got children on its own and they are on social media, and he thinks social media is bad for their mental health. Now, some of that is totally understandable, but you've got to think of it. Some kids adore social media. So if you take that away from them, wouldn't that just escalate the situation even more? And secondly, the UK has recently been on edge with online safety. And if we take a look at some of these apps listed, like for example, if we take Blue Sky, for example, it's a user to user experience, which means basically one user can chat to another user. It's the same with TikTok with comments, YouTube with comments, Snapchat, Instagram, X, Reddit, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, Threads. They've all got some sort of communication with strangers. Does that sound familiar? Yes, online safety. It's all to do with the Online Safety Act. It's got nothing, and I mean nothing, to do with children mental health. It's got nothing to do with that. It's about child safety, and it's always been about child safety. Nothing else. And it's always been about child safety. That is key. Child safety. Because even though child safety has not been mentioned, as I am aware, from Keir Starmer, he has said stuff. This is a tweet that Keir Starmer made. We are banning social media access for under 16s. These days, kids must find their feet in a world where technology intrudes into every area of their life. I can't let that go on anymore. So we are giving children their childhoods back. You might be thinking, what does that mean about giving children their childhoods back? Think about in the 1990s. Children didn't have mobile phones. They didn't have PlayStations. They didn't have Xboxes. They didn't have PCs. They didn't have laptops. They didn't have tablets. There were no iPad kids. There were none of that. And Keir Starmer really is determined to make childhood as it was once before. And while that's some people think that it is a good thing that this ban is taking place, think of the under 16s here. Okay? A big one that's getting banned is YouTube. YouTube is getting involved and YouTube is getting banned. Why? Because it is a user to user experience. It has got some sort of chatting to strangers. Okay, if you've seen the recent Roblox drama and the age verification thing, it's very much similar to that. And you've got to be over 16 years old to even access YouTube. Which is honestly mad. Honestly mad. I don't know how the MPs are going to pull it off without getting negative opinions to public, especially with parents as well, because I'm not gonna lie here, these kids are going to be bored. Very bored. They will have nothing else to do. I'm not saying that video games are banned. Video games, well, if you talk about Roblox, the situation that's going on with Roblox. But what I'm saying is that the ban is going to affect a lot of people in their own ways. And I want to let you guys know, because I feel like everyone's got their own views of this ban, and I just want to see what you guys think of the ban, because a lot of my audience are from the United Kingdom. Most of my audience are from the United States, but a lot of them are from the United Kingdom, which will affect them a lot, since originally, I believe, the ban has already happened in Australia, and there was a survey that went out to the people who are banned from social media in Australia, and 78% of those people found a way to bypass it. Now, here's the thing. Keir Starmer said, if you get caught bypassing this new law, it is classed as breaking the law, and your parents will get punished because they are not protecting you from online safety. Now, I'm not being funny, but the government doesn't parent kids. Your parents parent you. That's why they're called parents in the first place. The government sets the laws for their own country. They do not parent kids. So yes, I do agree that parents are responsible for what their child does online. However, there's such thing as parental controls, where your parents can link up to your devices and they can ban certain apps. Fair enough. That is fair enough. But what I'm really struggling to understand is why the government has to parent kids. Now, as you say, if you want your say in this, feel free to comment down below. I'll be sharing Keir Starmer's tweet in the description below, so you can have a look. He's also posted a video of him talking about the ban as well. Like I said, you don't need to worry about it now because it doesn't happen until spring 2027, which is next year. But all I'm going to say is this ban is really having negative opinions. One more thing I want to talk about is a brand new rebrand of Jamie the Roblox Champion News, which I'm sick and tired of saying Jamie the Roblox Champion News. So the new name is JTRC News. And as you can see, there'll be new logos, new intros, new themes. I hope you like the theme that I picked out. And the brand new outro as well. And basically it's just a rebrand, hopefully to grab people's attention. Don't know if I'm gonna do some like highlights and putting them into my YouTube shorts. I'll have to have a think about that. But for now, that's all the news I have for you. I will try and upload as much as I can on the up-to-date news on Roblox, my channel updates, the UK, worldwide news, etc. Thank you guys so much for watching. And also, make sure to follow the JTRC News Twitter account. That will also be in the description. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys next time.